It is an incredible moment for all of us Indians, and especially the way we have played this particular tournament. It is incredible.
Yeah, definitely. Congratulations to the Indian team and all our fans, those who support the Indian cricket team. I think, like Indian team, we said it before also, they are ahead. But unless you win the tournament, you're not ahead.
Yeah.
Because, the team was against you was a New Zealander who's not given an inch. Even in this match, they had taken the match in 48th over.
Yeah.
49th over, I think. Yeah. So, that's what the New Zealanders are. But all the credit goes to the Indian team. And as a team, if you look at it, I think they have performed very well. Everybody has taken a responsibility and make sure that they win this tournament. And these are the memories always going to stay there with them forever. Because whenever your record will go to the history book, and all other these photographs, dancing photographs, and lifting the trophy, it goes to your memory muscles. You remember it.
Madhiba, it's funny that you said that, and I want to ask you this question specifically because you were part of the 1983 World Cup winning team. What was the atmosphere like in that dressing room? And can we say that we'll possibly see the same kind of atmosphere that these players are going to experience today?
No, in 1983, what happened, when we went to the dressing room after winning, we didn't believe it that we won. We won the World Cup. And we were all like this, Suddenly, people came from outside, they pushed at us, that you have won the World Cup, And we were all shocked, after that,
it must be a very different kind of a feeling.
Different kind of.
Yeah.
The best moment, when you come back to India, at the airport, people, that's where you realize that you have done something good, about it.
Yeah.
And, victory is very important in life, for Indian cricket, so they can grow.
Yeah.
And, look at winning this tournament, how many kids can join the game?
Yeah.
And they also want to be part of the championship. So that's all the credit goes to Rohit Sharma and his team, Virat Kohli. You cannot name one.
Yeah.
I always say it's a team game. Even look at the Akshar Patel. I know he has thrown his wicket away. He should have finished the game.
And so did Shreyas Iyer, by the way.
Shreyas Iyer and Rohit Sharma.
And Rohit Sharma.
I was got angry with a little bit with Rohit Sharma because I wanted him to finish it off. I wanted to finish it off.
Yeah.
Finish the game and get 100 whatever it is. Because game changes.
Yeah.
One or two more wickets, you got under pressure.
People would have panicked.
Panic, yeah. I was not panicking till the last over.
When was the time? What was the exact time, the moment that when you also started feeling the nerves?
See, when they got scored 253, I knew that India is going to win it because they had a long batting lineup.
But once, were you worried? Were you worried at any point?
No, I was not worried. But Rohit Sharma, when he was batting, I know that he's given a good start. More than 100 runs, Gill and Rohit Sharma has added. So that's where they set the base. And after that, Virat Kohli didn't click today.
Yeah.
But never mind, he is still the world best.
Absolutely.
Shreyas Iyer still, consistent performer for the Indian team.
Yeah.
And Akshar. Akshar, you can say, and Shreyas Iyer, they are the middle order strength nowadays.
That's actually wonderful. And before I go to our other guests, one final question from you, Madhiba. Like you mentioned, winning a final is so important. When India did not cross the line in the 2023 ODI World Cup, after being unbeaten throughout the tournament, and now that they were unbeaten this time around, and they have finally won the tournament, what exactly does it do to the team as a whole? As when you're looking forward to the next tournaments, when you're looking forward to the next set of games, what exactly does it do to your mindset and the entire team's mindset after this?
See, the entire teams believe that they can do it again. 23, I still believe they have done well because they were in the final and they lost, never mind. But from 23, they must have learned. And they must be remembering that, we lost in the 23. Now we must make it now in 2025. So that's what the mind keep on ticking, that we're going to win this tournament. But, it's a team game. So It's very enjoyable.
Yeah.
I can still feel for the players, but they must be, when they go to the dressing room, go to the hotel, they will really have a fun.
Yeah, I think it also must be, a sense of relief for a lot of these players because, and especially I want to talk about Shami because he was part of that ODI World Cup team, wasn't a part of the T20 winning, the World Cup winning team. And then he was part of this particular team. It's also very fulfilling for a player like Mohammad Shami, who has given his best in all the ICC tournaments and has done tremendously well in all in the ICC tournaments that he has played in. How important is it for somebody like him? And it must be feeling very satisfying for somebody like Mohammad Shami.
Yeah, definitely. Not only him. I would say that it is for everybody who's a part of this team, part of the squad. And the people who are sitting in the dressing room also who have not played also. It is satisfying for everybody, and for us, if we are saying that we are very much satisfied, definitely, because he has been starting the innings by bowling. So he is initiating the game. So definitely it's a satisfying moment for him as well as for the whole staff and for all the members of the team. And he has not done really well in this match, but he has done really well in the past. We cannot ignore those performances because the one who is starting the bowling, who is initiating, he is of course the key player because the new ball is in hand and you have to make the best of it and you have to show the tremendous foundation of the game.
And in fact his record, it speaks for itself because he is the second highest wicket taker in ICC tournament history. So obviously this means the world for somebody like Mohammad Shami. But I also want to talk about Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, the dance that we saw just a short while ago, them playing Dandiya. The kind of connection that these two have had, the kind of journey that these two have had, they have seen the highs of the high, they have seen the lows, and yet they have stayed focused. They have kept their focus. They have carried this entire team, this entire generation, and now it's they have come to a point where they can actually enjoy themselves. They can,
because I remember seeing Rohit around 2006 when he was trying to break into the Indian team. I recall Dilip Vengsarkar was a selector during those days, and he told me that watch out for Rohit. He's got the style. He's going to play a lot of Test cricket. At that time, there was nothing called T20. And Virat was making it big. I mean, he was trying to break into the Delhi team. And then, of course, 2006, that big match against Karnataka. He had a personal, a tragedy to deal with. He still came out and batted. So if you look at their journey, about 20 years together, they've been there for almost 2 decades now. From those who are aspiring to be in the Indian team to becoming the senior members of the team and winning ICC tournaments. So, of course, they've been together. So, when you see them dancing, when you do them, of course, it is for the, for the people, for the galleries, but let them enjoy. Let them, because they've earned this, let them have fun. And also, at the same time, I feel that together, we may not see them for long together. That is, I think that Virat is going to outlast Rohit at some point in time. But let's enjoy them together, the kind of joy that they've given us. And in fact, I'll just add just one more thing. In the semi-finals and the finals, India chased targets of 250 plus, and Indians showed the way. They both, in these, the common factor was no centuries, only one score of 50 plus in both. One came from Kohli, the other came from Rohit, and then small scores. Now, this is what makes the chase so effective. You don't need those big scores to chase down 250 plus. Indians showed the way that, listen, if you got to chase it, just add these small bits. So there were, I think, five scores of 25 plus in that chase against Australia, besides the 50. Today, we had 150 and 4 scores of 25 plus, and that was enough. So these small partnerships, as long as you ensure that you don't lose wickets like the way we did, like 3 wickets in the space of 17 runs, but thereafter, that 61 run stand and small stand, one between Rahul and Hardik, and we were over the line. So what I'm trying to say is Indians have a very set template to chase down, tallies of around 252. And the best thing, another thing is that barring Virat Kohli and Jadeja, they both remained in single digits. every other single batter on view hit a 6 in a match like this.
Yeah.
So, the runs kept coming when the pressure seemed to be a little on the Indians. There came a 6. So I think that really helped us at some point in time.
In fact, you have given a great leeway into what I was going to discuss next. The Fab Four who have made it possible for India. You see Shreyas Iyer, you see Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, along with Akshar Patel in that particular middle order. We'll talk about that in just a short while. But let's also take a reaction of Shoaib Akhtar, who has and what he has said after that India victory.
So the best team, India, has won the Champions Trophy. और ये बात ठीक है कहना कि one of the best side in the Champions Trophy वो जीत गए हैं और इसमें कोई दो छम्बे की बात नहीं होनी चाहिए और ये बात कहना बिल्कुल जायज़ होगी कि पिछले 10 साल से I think the best team emerge हुई है जो I think ICC Champions Trophy में या ICC tournaments में I think वो इंडिया है. लास्ट ईयर भी जीते हैं और अभी भी जीते हैं और चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी में कमाल किया है. वरुण जब से आए हैं, विराट ने कमबैक किया, बाकी सब लड़कों ने, रोहित ने आज चिप इन किया. आई थिंक इट्स जस्ट गोज टू शोज द क्वालिटी ऑफ क्रिकेट दैट दे प्लेइंग और आई थिंक बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो इंडिया को. थॉरली डिजर्व और बहुत अच्छा लगा कि इंडिया हैज़ वन और यही डिजर्व करते थे. इंडिया डिजर्व करता था और ठीक जीते हैं. आई थिंक ऑल कांग्रेचुलेशंस टू इंडिया. वेल डन.
All right, wonderful reaction there from the former Pakistani pacer Shoaib Akhtar. Let me go across to John Gloucester, who has been waiting for a very long time. John, I want to talk a little bit about New Zealand. 5 defeats in the final. New Zealand has lost yet another final in an ICC tournament. What exactly does it do to the players who have given it all? They have played tremendous cricket, and again coming out on the losing side. What does it do to the team? What does it do to the players in that particular team?
Look, it's never easy. We all know that when you aim to set out to win tournaments, you want to come back with a trophy, and it's disappointing if you don't. But you've got to take the positives away from these journeys, and there are so many players that have grown up during this tournament. We've seen some fantastic individual performances. Have we seen the last of Kane Williamson, sadly, who left the field with his injury today? But when you're consistently making semi-finals and finals, that in itself is a huge achievement, given the talent that's on display in other teams, the general depth of the tournaments that we're seeing, the conditions they're being played in, and also the packed calendars that they're all involved in. So even to get to finals, there's nothing shameful about losing big finals like this. It does wear you down when you're consistently on the losing end. You could say the same thing about South Africa over the years as well, where many have, where unfortunately they've often stumbled at the last hurdles or the semi-finals. But you've got to go back, regroup, and learn from those small moments in these big games. And could we have done it any better? That's the question they'll be asking. I was sitting with Shane Bond tonight watching the match, and it was very interesting to take a New Zealander's perspective of victories that he's been involved in, but ones that have got so very, very close and not been over the line. And when you're part of that playing group, it really, really hurts. But at the end of the day, you've got to get up tomorrow and have another go at it. So take away from these experiences other little individual trophies, as we call them. The silverware may not be with you on the flight back to New Zealand, but what you have taken back are these little individual trophies of growth and learning and development. It's from that you build a bigger team going forward. And I can tell you right now, there's some performances that we saw, particularly physical performances from some of these athletes that are now cricketers, that we're going to be seeing on display in the IPL very, very soon. And for me, that's exciting. And I think they're the things that we're going to take away. And as I said, individually, there's some amazing growth stories and development that we're going to see on display in future tournaments from this predominantly young, pretty vigorous, enthusiastic, energetic and athletic New Zealand team.
In fact, I also want to talk about that one individual from the New Zealand team, Rachin Ravindra. He has been a revelation for the New Zealand team. We saw what he could do in the ODI World Cup. He was fabulous. He has in fact now scored 5 centuries, all in the ICC tournaments. So he definitely loves the ICC tournaments, and he has yet again showed his class in this particular tournament as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it takes a lot of, mental strength to score in the ICC tournaments. You play a lot of bilaterals, you get a lot of chances, but then, in ICC tournaments, the situation, the playing conditions are not in your favor. So given the fact that, he's played in Pakistan, he's played in Dubai as well, and the kind of performance that he put in, he's definitely one player to watch out for the near future in New Zealand. And like you said, at that innings in Lahore, in that semi-final, was definitely top-class inning, that probably, the innings of the tournament, I would say.
In fact, Madipa, Rohit Sharma, he has been awarded the player of the match, but and he says that when he talks about his style of playing, the aggressive style of playing, he said, and I quote, that to have the result our way is a great feeling, and that aggressive style, it doesn't come naturally to me, but something that I really wanted to do. He is definitely lying.
Yeah, he's the nature of batting, is always attacking. And the way he plays.
What he's saying in the post-match, that presentation, he's saying that this doesn't come naturally to me.
My point of view, it comes in very naturally because he has all the shots. If you look at the hook and pull and cover drive, extra cover, whatever shots it's in the book of cricket he plays. That's what it is all about Rohit Sharma. But over the years, you can say for the last 4-5 years, he has developed that habit, ऐसा होता है. When you start playing like this, and then you get into the confidence, then you start playing your shots because you believe in yourself that I can play that shot. And I've never seen ever who can hook the ball so well. He's the world best hooker of the ball and the puller, which is a very, very lucrative shots and very dangerous.
Yeah.
But he can play and cover, extra cover, and the straight drive.
Yeah.
Fantastic, It's amazing, Actually, I never told you that he is my favorite player, Rohit Sharma.
Okay.
And 6-7 years back, when I was doing the show, I said, you make him open.
Okay.
Because some of the players, they are very fidgety type of.
Yeah.
They can't wait in the dressing room. They want to just go out and do the job.
And Rohit Sharma is one of those players.
Like Vivian Richard. He was used to bat number 5. Then when he met the psychologist, he said, when he had a word with him and he went to the captain, they told him to send him number 3. I never looked back.
Yeah.
So that happens. That's what Rohit Sharma is. You have to send him. Even in the test matches, he will play like this. But test matches, what happens? The fielding is a 3 slip, 1 gully. There is no mid-on or extra covers. So he can get runs very quickly. But in this format, 1 or 2 hits, the bowlers say, okay, right, I'll take the field out. So that's what happened. But he's a fantastic player. For me, is something different. I've never seen. Have you seen Rakesh? Yeah. Seen such a good stroke player in Indian cricket?
For me,
maybe Vishwanath or someone else.
But of course had the range. But what you just said, that he's a great hooker.
I
mean, for me, somebody who stays on the front foot. Still, he has the time to put the ball behind square.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take that 1 extra yard, go deep into the crease, and then if you hit it, I can understand. This is copybook. This guy defies that, and look at his hand-eye coordination. It's brilliant. That's why bowlers are scared, because if you bowl him short, if you give him that kind of a little shot of length, you are going to the stands on the onside for sure. And he hits so consistently. Of course, if he doesn't get it right, the way he gets out, anybody would say, where was the need for him to do this?
Normally what happened, Rakesh, when you play in the front foot, and then you get stuck.
Yeah.
You cannot hook the ball, but he has explained it very well, He can take the ball from the offside of stump to the stands,
Yeah, another player that we are always and we always end up talking about is Virat Kohli, and in his post-match the bite that he was giving to the broadcasters, he in a way suggested that I don't know if how the people are going to read this, how the people are going to take it. He says that we have there have been so many impactful knocks from Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul, etc. The team is in good hands now. What do we read from this particular statement, Kathy?
Yeah, definitely he's talking about the youngsters also, and he can be talking about the coach as well. I don't know, I mean, it can be anything.
Okay.
Or maybe he's,
Maybe he's talking about Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
He's in a good hand. That's what, he's leading the side.
Yeah.
Like you said, you want to make
I think what he's trying to say here is that the team is in good hands when he says that now it is time for seniors to consider, not necessarily announce, but now they know that, okay, now we are giving it, I mean, now the mantle can be handed over, that baton can now be relayed to the next generation. Yeah. And now we are at peace because it's not that we'll be compelled to play because we don't have resources. We have the bench strength and people know their responsibility. They know their roles. I think that's what he was trying to underline.
All right. This has been an incredible victory for Team India. India winning the ICC Champions Trophy for the third time. They have become the most successful team in the history to have lifted this trophy. They have won it the maximum times, 3 times. In fact, there have been a lot of reactions that have been coming in. Let's listen to some of those reactions.
Congratulations to all the Indian players. Thank you. All the best for the next.
और अपने आने शिकत के साथ में चैंपियन ट्रॉफी जीतकर हिंदुस्तान का दिल जीता है। इंडिया इंडिया इंडिया।
इंटरेस्ट तो बना रहा, जैसे विकेट गिर रहा था कंटिन्यू, बीच बीच में विकेट जैसे गिरते जा रहा था और बीच में रन भी अच्छे बन रहे थे। जब तक रोहित शर्मा थे तब तक बहुत अच्छे रन बने, फिर जैसे विकेट गिरते गया तो मैच फंसता गया था बीच में। लेकिन बाद में अपने प्लेयर्स तो है जो अपन निकाल ही लिए हैं, केएल राहुल है, हार्दिक पांड्या है, वो निकाल ही लिए मैच और अपन जीत गए।
Well, it has been a flawless performance from Team India, a flawless campaign for Team India. India remaining unbeaten in this particular tournament, going on to finally lift the trophy, the ICC Champions Trophy, for the third time and becoming the most successful side in this particular tournament. Gentlemen and lady, thank you very much for being a part of this discussion. Special thanks to Madipa for being a part of the
I enjoyed
NDTV
it.
family, and I hope you did. I hope you did enjoy it. We'll leave you with these pictures of the celebrations of Team India finally lifting that coveted trophy. Thanks, Raman.